And then Evan, in my area, and again parts of western North Carolina, we may see some northwest flow snow. I think in my area, White Top, Rome Mountain, Greece, and Highlands area, will probably see some of the bigger, higher amounts for snow totals. But could be about a day or maybe even 2 days back to back of some northwest flow snow.
Yeah, agreed. I might fight you a little bit for Roan Mountain. It's one of my favorite places in western North Carolina or eastern Tennessee, depending on what side of the ridge you're on. Definitely could be seeing some snow totals. I'll pull up a quick map. I don't. I think this is definitely overblown in terms of there will be no 15 inches of snow anywhere across the Smokies. But there is potential for a few inches of snow up above, maybe 1 to 2 inches of snow up above 5,000 feet. But we're definitely going to be looking at stronger winds on Friday and that northwest fetch Thursday night, and kind of that moisture fading a little bit into Friday, maybe picking back up later on.
And Ricky, it's funny. I'll bring you and I were talking before the show started. This upcoming weekend is the Martinsville NASCAR race, and we just think about back to last year, and we had a pretty big snow event there. So it's really not uncommon to have snow events, especially in the mountains and even parts of the foothills and Piedmont into late March.
No, and if I forget if the Martinsville race was this early last year or if it was later. But yeah, when we've seen snow, sleet, some freezing rain all the way into April in my area. So I always tell people don't plant your stuff until basically after tax day, because we can certainly get some cooler events in our area. March 26th was the STP 500 last year. So you're right. Basically right around this time, Martinsville was where they had that big snowstorm. We didn't see a whole lot in the Tri-Cities area, but areas of Roanoke into parts of western North Carolina towards I want to say Winston-Salem got a good amount of snow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Greensboro.
Yeah. And so that was certainly a bigger March snow, but we've seen big March snows. So, hey, never say it's over until it's July.
I seen James had the models going, and we were talking about there's been some internet rumors of potentially seeing some snow even affecting parts of the Carolinas. Even I think at one time the models are showing some coastal snow, but like you talked about, it's really hard to get snow outside of the mountains, and we're here kind of right now to at least to kind of squash that rumor. It looks like it may be just kind of a cold rain next week, early next week.
Yeah, and even that moisture that was being picked up by the models is shown there on that. I think this is the NAM you've got pulled up there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go forward here in time, here comes the front. Some wraparound moisture comes through, and here we go into what is late Friday into early Saturday. You see some of that moisture popping up there across the Delmarva Peninsula and there's parts of Virginia. The GFS and some other models that aren't as high res as the NAM is when we get this far out, we're picking up on that. And I think just the course resolution problems were throwing some snow out because we had the moisture. It was such a wide area, and it was like, I'll just change everything to snow instead of having it be now shown as rain. So
this is the GFS now for clarification as people are following along at home.
Don't trust the model so much long term, especially when it comes to snow.
That's right. I think we're all ready for spring. This is the start of spring, at least astronomical spring. Meteorological spring starts on March 1st, but